Hello, yellow and orange belts. It is Wednesday, April 29th. I'm here with Senpai Flip. We call him Flip because of that bop. He flips his hair. Okay, anyway, so we hope you guys are having a great week. Hope you've been enjoying the sparring training so far. We're going to continue on that theme this week. Now remember, yellow orange belts, I sent out a video. I put out a video of how to put on and take off your gear. Hopefully you guys are practicing it. I want you guys doing that video 5 times a day until you can do it all by yourself. Okay, so we guys practice putting that on. Make sure you get your warm-ups done, and we're going to get right into drills today. So I want everybody to have, for at least right now, I want everybody to have at least their mouthpieces and their gloves, okay? We don't have them on right now so that we can talk without spraying all over you guys, okay? So you got your mouthpieces and your gloves on, okay? So that we can do this training, and that way nobody accidentally gets hurt. All right, so the first part of what we did yesterday that I want to talk about is we did parrying. Parrying was that little deflection of a technique that's right by your face, okay? It's not blocking in these big actions like this, but it's very small and subtle, right here in front of the face, almost like somebody in a room cut the cheese and you're getting the wind out of your face, okay? So right here, we're always using the mirror side hand, so when I throw that front punch at Senpai Bailey, he's deflecting with that same side hand, okay? That's just that simple. Just that simple. Okay, he's not chasing my hand way over there. He's not letting his hand loop all the way down, because that leaves him open for something else. So it's going to be really quick, right back to your cheeks. Really quick, right back to your cheeks, okay? So we're going to do 10 with the front, 10 with the back. Ready? 1, 2, 10. 1, 2, 10. And then we're going to do 10 1-2s. 1. Notice my hands come back to my face every time I punch. 2, 10, okay? So 10 front, 10 back, 10 1-2s. Get to it. All right, welcome back. Now we're gonna change this up a little bit. Now the punch is coming into that midsection right here. And what we don't wanna do is chase that hand down like this because it leaves our face completely unprotected. So if we're not chasing it down, then how do I protect my midsection here? And we're gonna do that by using our elbows. So from here, from our defensive stance, our elbows just clear that center line, just like that, just like that, just like that. They clear the center line without dropping your hands. Now the punches will come in the same way. I'm going to do 10 with my front, so my belly's going to clear his center line. 1, 2. Notice I'm not punching like this. It's not rockin' sockin' robots. Okay, I'm right here. 1, 2, 10. 1, 2, 10. 1, 2, 10. So you have 10 left, 10 right, 10 1-2s. Get at it. Awesome. Good job. Hopefully you guys remember to pause the video, or that seemed a little silly the way I just did that. Hopefully you remember to pause the video and get your reps in. Okay, now we're moving on. Now we're going to do all the techniques together. So we're going to deflect high and low. We're going to do them in a sequence, okay? We're going to do 20 of these. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Notice the attacker. Your hands come back to your cheek every time. We're not doing this. Right back to your face. Every punch, okay? So now I want you to do 20 of those. Combination. There should be 4 techniques total. Okay? 20 of them. All right? So now, you've done 80 deflections right there, just in that set. Now we're going to have a little fun with it. Now we're going to mix it up, and you just have to react to it.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Now, this is going to be challenging. This is challenging. You don't know what's coming. The key here is don't anticipate. Anticipation is simply a guess. You want to react. React to the technique, okay? So we're coming in at you here. Okay, Senpai Bailey's going to relax. He's going to focus on my chest. He's just going to react. What we don't want to do is do what he just did. He just chased my hand all the way down here. Your hand never comes down. That's what the elbows are for. Start slow. This is hard. This is hard. Oh, don't do that. You're doing better now that I'm going faster.
Yeah, you're not going fast.
Okay, so guys, as you notice, he got a little screwed up there because he started chasing the hands down. That's what we're trying to train ourselves not to do, and it's hard. It's instinctive. You're like slapping at that fly that keeps landing on your hamburger. Okay, so you're just gonna deflect, deflect, deflect. So watch when Bailey comes at me. Okay, you ready? Okay, so if you notice, even when I made a mistake, which I didn't make many mistakes, but even when I made a mistake, my hands didn't come down here. I didn't drop my hands. So that's what you want to condition yourself. You're not going to successfully parry every or block every technique that gets thrown at you, but if you can do it the majority of the time without leaving yourself exposed, you're that much better for it. Okay, guys? All right, I want you to do 4, 30-second sets of that, okay? Have some fun with it, all right? Okay, very good. So I want to talk to you guys about something for a second. So today we're talking about goal setting. Goal setting. So this morning in my Facebook memories popped up a picture of me at my very first Tough Mudder. Tough Mudder is a grueling obstacle course race. And you know, I always was against running. I like to say I learned how to fight so I didn't have to run. But this race, this challenge really intrigued me. I wanted to push my limits and be able to do something I never thought I could do before. With my asthma, I knew this was going to be a real challenge. But I set my goals, and I was able to attack this competition, this challenge, and I was successful. But I want to talk to you about why. Not because I want you to pat me on my back for doing a Tough Mudder, but I want you guys to know what made it successful for me. So we're going to talk about goal setting. When we do goal setting, guys, first you have to understand the difference between a dream and a goal. Dreams and goals are both things that we want to accomplish, want to have, want to attain, want to get. But one we make happen, the other we let happen. For example, dreams we let happen. I dream of one day being filthy rich. I want to have so much money that I can donate to charity, that I never have to worry about money. I can give homes to families. I never have to think about money again the rest of my life. I want to be filthy, filthy rich. We can have like 1,000 leading edge martial arts schools, but for me right now it's just a dream because I have no idea how I'm going to do it other than playing the lottery. So it's just a dream. Now, if I sat down and I said, this is what I have to do to become rich, and I come up with a plan, and now it becomes a goal, something to work towards. So that's what I want to talk to you guys about. With the Tough Mudder, I had a goal. I wanted to accomplish this Tough Mudder. But you have to follow these goal-setting tips, and this is what I did. Okay, step 1, decide on your goal. That's easy. I just said it. Do the Tough Mudder. Step 2, ask yourself why that goal is important to you. For me, the Tough Mudder was a challenge that I had never thought I could do before. It was a challenge to push myself beyond my normal limits, to be able to accomplish something that I didn't think I was capable of doing. So that was why. 3, when do you want to do it by? That was easy. The Tough Mudder set the date for me. It was April 29th, 8 years ago. Okay. 4, I had to have a plan of action. How was I going to make this happen? Well, I knew I had to get in really good shape. I had to start running every single day. I had to increase how much I ran every single day. I had to get in a better diet. I had to get stronger. I had to do a lot of different things to be able to be in shape to do this race. And finally, I had to make a commitment to let nothing stop me from accomplishing that goal. So the day, April 29th, rolled around, and it was freezing outside. It was like 27 degrees. It was cold. All the water obstacles had ice on them. There was electric shock obstacles. There was things I had to climb over, climb under, and run 13 and a half miles. This was brutal. But because I had set a goal, and I had worked towards that goal, and prepared for that goal, I was successful in accomplishing that Tough Mudder. I finished it, and it was the hardest, most painful, most brutalizing, most grueling, most exhilarating thing I had ever done, other than getting my black belt. It was amazing, but I couldn't have done it if I had not followed my goal-setting tips. Now, you can use these goal-setting tips to help you accomplish all the goals in your life. Your goals in school, your goals in sports, your goals in relationships with your family, anything you want to do. Step 1, decide on a goal. Get mom and dad in here, guys. Let them write this down too. Decide on your goal. 2, ask yourself why it's important, because then you're going to work that much harder for it. 3, When do you want to do it by? Give it a deadline. If you don't have a deadline, you're going to push it off and push it off, push it off, and procrastinate like we talked about yesterday. Then come up with a plan of action. What do you have to do to make that come true? And finally, commit yourself to it. And when you make that commitment, let nothing stop you from accomplishing it. Awesome, guys. I want everybody to set at least 3 goals before this quarantine's over. Set 1, what you're going to accomplish in martial arts. 2, what you're going to accomplish in school for the remainder of the school year. And 3, some other goal in your life. To learn the piano, to get better at drawing, to keep your room cleaner. I don't know. Set a goal. And feel free to have mom and dad email me your goals. I'd love to see them. All right, guys. Now we're going to jump back into our sparring for a second. So as you get into sparring, guys, we talked a lot about footwork, but what you have to also understand here, guys, is when Bailey and I are sparring, what we don't want to do is get in a real bad habit of standing toe-to-toe, okay? I don't want to throw a punch and wait for Bailey to throw a punch. Then I throw a combination, and then I wait for him to throw a combination. I don't want to stand still. Anytime I stop hitting him, he's going to hit me. I don't like getting hit. Okay, I'm ugly as it is. I don't want to get hit anymore. So, what we have to talk about is moving. After I throw my combination at him, I need to move. I need to get out of the way. So let's say I throw combination, white belt combination number 2. Front kick, back punch, and I'm done. I move. Then I move on a quarter turn because now Senpai Bailey has to move on a quarter turn before he can hit me. So now I'm here and I decide I want to throw another combination. I'm going to throw white or yellow number 4. 1, 2, back leg round kick, and now I move again. And again, it doesn't have to be the combinations that you've learned in class. It can be any combination. Boom, 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 boom. But the key is when I stop, I have to move on an angle so that he has to move on an angle to be able to hit me. Same thing if he's coming at me really hard. Let's say he's throwing a combination at me. I'm not going to just stand here and hope he stops soon. I'm going to move. Because guess what? When I move, he has to adjust to be able to hit me. So we're going to use our angles. So here's how the drill is going to work right now. I want you to do 4 30-second rounds of this, okay? Your partner's just going to stand there and be a target for you. Not like that. Get in your defensive stance, okay? So I'm training here, and I'm going to throw some combinations, and whenever I'm done with a combination, I'm going to move, and he's going to adjust. And I'm going to throw another combination, and I move, and he adjusts. Do that for 30 seconds, 4 different times. If your partner's also training, 2 brothers, 2 sisters, something like that, you guys are working together, then you can take turns with the combinations like this. Okay, I throw my first one, I move, Senpai Bailey adjusts, and now it's his turn. He throws a combination, and he moves, and I have to adjust. Now I throw a combination, and I move, and he adjusts, and now he throws a combination. And he moves. Okay? All right, just like that. So 4 30-second rounds, focusing on your movement. All right, very good. So now you guys are nice and warmed up. So now we're going to take this to the next level here, okay? So right now what you're going to do is we're going to do 1 round of just footwork. Don't start until I tell you. You're doing 6 more total rounds. 6 more total rounds. 1 minute each, 30 seconds rest. Make sure mom or dad have a timer for you, okay? So from here, first round is just practicing our footwork. Like we did on Monday and Tuesday, just working our footwork. Moving around our opponent, practice your angles, and so forth, okay? Round 2, this is where it gets tough, so make sure you guys have your gear on, okay? All your gear on before you start your rounds. Everybody get geared up. Before you start all your rounds, get geared up, okay? So when you get to round 2, guys, now we're gonna do our parrying, okay? He's gonna throw a bunch of techniques, and I'm just gonna focus on parrying. All while I'm moving. I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving, I'm moving. Okay, now I'm gonna throw at him. Okay, just like that. So round 1 was just footwork. 2, footwork and parrying. 3, we're gonna do footwork, parrying, and combinations with angles. So now, we're throwing, boom, 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 boom. Now I'm off at an angle, I'm focused on my angles. Okay, now we're both going, so he goes, boom, boom, there we go. Now it's my turn. Boom, 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 boom. Are you parrying, are you parrying? Are you parrying? Okay, you're off screen. Get back in. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm off that angle. Okay? So round 3, working your angles. Rounds 4, 5, and 6. Now you're free sparring. No contact, guys. No contact. Just like this. Oos. That was a pretty big bout. Oos. Okay, now we're sparring. Think about everything we've been working on. And so forth, okay? 3 rounds sparring. 3 1-minute rounds sparring. So you have 6 total. First round, footwork. Second round, footwork and parrying. Third round, footwork and angles. 4, 5, and 6, conditioned sparring. Guys, have a killer workout. Hope you're sweating. Hope you sleep really good tonight. Keep up the good work. Thanks for being Lima Strong. And we'll see you online tomorrow. Oos.